top stories breaking today. We start with the breaking news overnight in the investigation into the suspect in the killing of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. 26-year-old was charged with murder hours after he was arrested. We're going to hear from the NYPD commissioner and chief of detectives in just a few moments. First, let's go back to senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katersky in Huntington, Pennsylvania. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning again, George. From star student with a privileged upbringing to accused murderer, Luigi Mangione, 26 years old, finds himself here at this Pennsylvania State Prison awaiting extradition to New York. Overnight, the NYPD and the Manhattan District Attorney's Office filing charges accusing him of murdering the healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. He was a valedictorian at his prep school. He was an Ivy League graduate, but police arrested him at a McDonald's in Altoona after a customer recognized him from surveillance images and an employee called police. Until then, we're told, investigators just did not know who he was. At first, police said Mangione showed them a fake New Jersey driver's license, like the one he allegedly used to check into a Manhattan hostel. They also said they found a ghost gun similar to the weapon used to kill Thompson, and handwritten pages that mention United Healthcare by name and include the quote, "These parasites had it coming." But after so much anger online, even celebration at Thompson's death, the governor of Pennsylvania said he wanted to make clear that Mangione is no hero. He said we are all less safe when ideologues engage in vigilante justice. George?
Okay, Aaron, thanks very much. Michael?
All right, thank you, George. And earlier, I spoke with New York City Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch and NYPD Chief of Detective Joseph Kinney about the investigation. And Commissioner, I'd like to start with you. Mangione, he's facing murder charges. What do you expect him to be? When do you expect him to be sent back to New York?
You know, we don't know exactly what the timing is. We'll see how the extradition hearing goes. But I am just so proud of the work of the New York City Police Department over the past week. Our detectives conducted an incredible camera canvas tracking his movements throughout the city. We had our scuba teams in the water looking for the gun. We had our helicopters overhead. It was just a real complete effort by the men and women of the New York City Police Department.
And with all the evidence that they have, you have the DNA evidence, is there other forensic evidence that's tying Mangione to the shooting? And do you believe that he acted alone?
So we do have a lot of evidence in this case. When he was found, he was in possession of the same New Jersey fake identification that was used at the hostel. The gun looks very similar with a similar suppressor. So there's a lot of reasons that we feel very strongly that he is the person of interest in this case.
Chief Kinney of New York Police, they released surveillance images that played a key role in his being recognized yesterday. They've been absolutely relentless in their pursuit. And can you take us through the investigation over the past few days?
Yeah, sure. So as you said, the key to this case was releasing that photograph that we were able to obtain during one of the extensive video canvases. And once we released it to media, we asked the public for help, and we asked the media to broadcast that nationwide. And as you can see, obviously that picture reached Pennsylvania, where you had an employee and a patron of the McDonald's in Altoona recognize the subject. So if we hadn't released that photograph in a timely manner, you know, the investigation maybe would have went on a little longer.
You know, we say this all the time. If you see something, say something, do something. And in this case, that McDonald's employee did just that, and we are grateful as a city to that person.
Yeah, without a doubt. And before his arrest on Mangione, he was reportedly not on your radar at all. So how difficult did that make the investigation?
So we had a number of different leads that we got. We asked New Yorkers and people across the country to call us and let us know if they recognized the person, and lots of people did. So we had a lot of different threads of this investigation going that we were working, but we had collected early in the investigation some forensic evidence, some DNA evidence, some fingerprints. So we were very confident that we were ultimately going to get to the right person. It was just, we were thrilled to get the call the other day from Altoona Police Department saying that they had our person of interest in custody.
And it was just a matter of time. It makes it seem like that. And officials say they recovered a so-called manifesto. Have either of you seen it? And if so, what does it tell you about a possible motive?
Chief, go ahead.
I had an opportunity to read the manifesto. It's handwritten. He does make some indication that he's frustrated with the healthcare system in the United States. Specifically, he states how we are the #1 most expensive healthcare system in the world, yet the life expectancy of an American is ranked 42 in the world. So he was writing a lot about his disdain for corporate America and in particular the healthcare industry.
And Commissioner, do you know if he had a personal connection to United Healthcare?
We don't know that yet, and as the chief mentioned, there is still a lot more investigating to do, but this will all come together over the next few weeks and months.
And there are also reports that he may have suffered a back injury. Do you have any idea whether that played a role?
I read that too. Again, this is all going to be part of this investigation.
All right, well, I appreciate both of your time. I know it's been an incredible week, and you know, both of you have done an incredible job along with your team, so thank you both for sharing that with us this morning.
And once again, thank goodness for that customer at McDonald's and the employee who Aaron told us earlier were now split the reward money.
Old school from the hard photograph.
That's right, that's right.
We heard the commissioner say, we said it here, if you see something,
Say something.
There you go.